Alright, welcome back to, this is episode 2 here of Evergreen Groves, here my classic 1980s park in Planet Coaster that I'm starting to build. So last time I kind of just gave you an overview of the game, if you weren't familiar with it, some of the abilities and some of the things you can do, and I spent some time trying to lay out my park entrance path and main midway here. It's not gonna be super long or anything here. Just a few shops on either side, some scenery in the middle that'll look really nice, and then maybe eventually gonna do a carousel at the end. So on this segment, on this episode here, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to build. I'm going to build some things. Again, I'm going to turn my volume down so that the game isn't overpowering me. I think at the beginning of the last video it might have been overpowering a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a little bit larger and kind of try and come off of here. Or maybe I'll come off the side if I can. Let's see. Can I do this? How's that work? Yeah, that looks okay. I'm trying to decide which way I want my bathrooms to face. Maybe I don't want it that large. I want it larger than the main midway, so maybe I'll keep it the same. Can I build it straight off? Can I get something to snap? Oh, there we go. Maybe I'll do that. Does it snap over here the same way? Yes, it does. Okay, so again, we're going for this nice symmetry. And it snaps to these lovely angles. That doesn't look like that's not quite perfectly straight. My OCD is not going to like that at all. Let's see, if I snap to 11¼ degrees, is that straight? That appears to be straight. Straight enough for me, anyway. Okay, so now I'll do this here. So now, what I want to do... Looks like some weird symbol for a Pokemon or something. So I think what I'm going to do is I know that I'm going to have like some food and drink stalls and everything along here. Maybe a gift shop at one point. I think what I want to do... Oh, and I need to have staff buildings, so that's something that you need to have. See, this battery in the bottom of my mouse pops out every once in a while, and... I've got quite an old USB mouse, and quite frankly, for this game, it might be useful to have like a 3D modeling mouse. I think what I'm going to do is I'll put the bathrooms over on this side, and then put guest services over on the left. Is there a reason to do it the other way around? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Canada's Wonderland, I'm thinking has them on the left, but we're not in Canada, we're in America. And I'm thinking King's Dominion has them over here on the right, so I think I'm going to do the bathrooms over here. I'm going to build this off a little bit, and then I think what I'm going to do is make it larger and sort of have maybe like a little plaza of some sort, or maybe I'll ooh, see, you can make the pathways very narrow. I think what I'm going to do, it's a 45-degree angle bit. That's interesting the way that that's building that. Don't know how it's quite working there. Interesting. I was thinking of maybe doing something where it's like something like a smoking area or like a relaxation area. See if this would kink back onto itself, kind of like that. That would sort of be what I was going for, but it doesn't appear to like that as much. So I think we'll just have to do it, making a much larger. You know what? I can delete this, and I can just do it this way because it'll kind of do the same thing I want. So here's your straight bit, and I'll make it 30 feet, and then I'll just kind of do that. And then I'll put my bathroom. I'll make it one larger, I think, one longer. Can I build it elsewhere? Yes, I can, but it doesn't align. So, put a 30s off of that. Okay, that should be enough to build a bathroom and then have a nice, relaxation area of some sort back here. So let's kind of look at where I am going to do that. So shops and facilities. Let's see, staff management, and I can probably put my staff management building over here as well. So I'm going to do restrooms. Oh yeah, it's plenty big enough. I'm going to build them off the path slightly, so that I have room in case I want to put some decoration in front of the building of some sort, but not directly on the path. So I'm going to see how far. Oh, I can get them quite a ways off the path before they auto-connect. So, yeah, I think that'll be good, and what I'll do, I'll actually plunk down 2 of them next to each other. Perfect. So again, this becomes building 8, and, see, I still can't move that, can I? Building 8, so I'm going to call this entrance restrooms. There we go. Naming buildings. So I've got a standard restroom block. I don't think there's anything particularly interesting there. Oh, you can charge them to use the bathrooms. I'm not going to do that, but okay, so they're open. Bathrooms can be open, I guess. And there's really nothing in here if you wanted to be like a stall peeper or something. You can't do that. It's really just a box. So really the way to sort of approach this is to sort of make it as though, those are the blocks that are like the actual facilities, but the idea is to make the buildings much bigger and much nicer looking. And now that I'm looking at this again, I'm kind of thinking maybe this is pretty close to the main Midway. I kind of think I want to bring this off more. Oh, and then maybe I can nestle. Maybe I can nestle the bathrooms into the backside of the main entrance gate. That might be a way to go. So let's see if I can do that. So again, this is, let's see, select building. So there's the building. So here you can see, as I was saying earlier, I can move the entire building, which moves them. Q rotates the screen, Z rotates the facilities themselves, whatever you're working on. So that, yeah, I could do that. I quite like that, actually. And then it can sort of be nestled into the park gate, and nobody will know. I'm not minding that. I think I'm going to put them there, and I think I'm actually just going to make it perpendicular and build it off. So I want to give myself enough room. I made it 30 feet. Yeah, I think that's probably good. It's probably better to have it come off of there. Maybe I'll make it as wide as I possibly can there. That sounds good to me. Select building, move. There we go. Now I can move the whole building. So let's see. Is there a nice way to connect them up one after another? It doesn't really connect nicely the way I want it to, so maybe put that off, build another straight bit of that really long width. See, it doesn't like that. Let's see. Let me move these guys completely out of the way. See, what I could do is I could have a. I don't want a gift shop over there though. Hmm. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build these guys off of here, off of the wider part. I'll put some benches and stuff over here. There we go. I don't want that to be uncapped at the end. So I'll build them off the path a little bit. That'll give me some room to build a building here and not be in the way of some food stalls that are out at the front. I wonder why that was so interesting. I don't know. It's letting me snap them. I don't want that to be capped off at the end, so I guess I have to make it just a little bit longer. And what I'll actually do is I'll make the extend length off of 2 here. And maybe I can get away with that. I don't want that path to go on forever. Okay. So now let's move this building and see where it clips the path. Yeah, see, it's clipping the path unless I put it like right there. Yeah, that'll work. Do I want? I'm thinking. Do I want? I think I want these two separated a little bit. Yeah, I think I want them separated. Let's see. I want to select the building in here, and I want to edit building, and I want to move this guy. I want to move him so that he's over here. Are they not? They're not perfectly perpendicular to the path. I have no idea. Yeah, I want to put him there so I've got the ability. So I've got the ability to do some other things in the middle here. That won't connect up. Why won't that connect? I've got the Ohio State game on the TV in front of me as well, so getting ready to play Indiana today. Let's see, I'm going to move this, and then, will they both auto-connect? Yes, they will. But they clip the pathway. Well, you know what? That's okay. I will continue to extend the path off of the backside here. And I'll make it smaller again because I think I'm actually going to put a staff building or two back here. Actually, I guess that's a good reason to make it larger. Yeah, we'll do that, and then I'm gonna make a staff building that kind of comes off the backside here, of sorts. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And I can make the bathroom look nice, and I can have the staff buildings hidden back there. That should be okay. All right. So now let's move this around, and let's see when are they both gonna auto connect? How far can I get off where they both auto connect? I can get quite a bit of ways. I can center it a little bit more on that straight section, so I like that. I'm gonna put that down there. Okay. So you're going to come in, and off to the right is going to be this path where you've got your bathroom, so that's nice. I'll put some benches and things there, and that'll be nice. Let's see, what do we want to do over here now? And that'll kind of, that'll kind of limit my, it'll keep me from going too wild with the park entrance gate. Okay, so now, again, I like symmetry, so I'm going to try and make this symmetrical. I think that looks symmetrical. Bring it off of here, and then I'll maybe do guest services and stuff over on this side. Let's see, what can we do as far as guest services go? Building, no, they're in shops. Let's see here. So I want to do small attractions, no. Hotel, yeah, you can build hotels in this game too. You've got foyers, luxury rooms, standard rooms. You can do all sorts of stuff. You can do these big restaurants too. They're restaurant expansions that basically just add on to you know, restaurant blocks. So that's kind of neat. Information, we definitely need to have information over here, so we're going to have him. ATMs you can just build kind of on the side of buildings and they work. So that's kind of cool. We've got first aid, we've got toilets over there, we've got gift shop. We're going to do something separate for gift shops. So I don't know, do we want 2 information stalls, or do we want like information and first aid? I think we want information and first aid. Now here's an interesting idea. I could choose. Let's see. I can do advanced move. And here's what I'm gonna do for the purpose of symmetry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and line this up as best I can with the bathroom block. Looks to be right about there. Again, this is my OCD right here, and just trying to make things look as perfect and symmetric as possible. So now it's lined up there, and now if I do this advanced move, which is going to be very useful when I start to do lights and stuff that need to align with each other, especially when you put like chaser lights on the roller coasters and stuff. It's very, very useful because you can duplicate lights, and it plunks it down in the same spot as where the other one was, and then you can slide it, so it helps you connect light strings. I'll show you that once I start getting into building the roller coasters, which may be forever. So this, and you know, now that I'm thinking about it, the restrooms, I want to put some decorations around and have them sort of in more. But the information maybe not so well. You know, no, we'll keep it like that. So there we go. There's information, and then we're gonna put first aid over over here on this path, and it doesn't want to connect it. Okay, so then center click. That will get rid of it. Edit building, advanced move. That's gonna be helpful. So we're gonna do entrance. Guest services. I don't know if it'll let me. Yes, it will. All right. So we're going to do the advanced move, and it's not going to auto-connect that for some reason. It just must be the right amount of off the path. I don't know. Let's see, if I advance to move it this way, will it hook up? No, it won't. It's very, very interesting. So I'm going to cancel that. It doesn't want to hook up the first aid room for some reason. I'm not sure why. Well, it does there. It's interesting. Let me see if I can fake it out by making this longer, and then if it'll do it the way that I want it to. Well, it does that. It's not really what I want, because it's building it off of the main path. Oh, there we go. Oh. Perfect. All right. All right. So that's good. Now we've got sort of you can see this sort of developing here. So we've got this plaza for, you know, information and stuff. We've got this Midway, which maybe isn't long enough. I'm going to put some more stalls and stuff on either side. We're going to have this nice, lovely entrance. Going to have buildings and everything. We're going to have this grand entrance, and I think I am going to make my main midway just a little bit longer. So, you know, I think now seeing the scale of things, I think it makes sense. Oh, yeah, if I unpause the game, there's birds that fly around. That's pretty cool. I'm going to pause it again, though. Yeah, so I'm building this whole thing basically in pause mode right now because, you know, I don't want the game to keep telling me, oh, you know, you're not making any money or whatever. Obviously the money isn't a factor in the sandbox mode, but you know, I'm just gonna extend this, you know, one more bit here, and then I think we said we'll bring it to a 45-degree angle at length 1, 45-degree angle, and then it'll connect very nicely. It did the last time. Ooh, we could do that. We could do that. I think that is the curved, and if we see that, that's very nice and symmetric. It looks beautiful. Okay. Okay, so now, let's see, what are our next steps here? So I've got those buildings sort of figured out, so I think maybe should start building the entrance. I think we want to build the park entrance now. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I can select this building, which is our park entrance. It's our main entrance here. And I want to edit building. So what that does is it basically it selects that grid where my gates are, and now I've got all these building pieces. So I think since we're going for this wood, you know, this wood look, you've got all these different themings that you can do. You've got brand names; those are all your things. Building material. I want to try and do something that's wood. So we'll do wood batten, wood tile, wood modern, wood plank, and your building sets there. Roof and wall types. Building material. Okay, so we'll just check all the wood ones. We've got plenty of roofs to select from. We've got plenty of wall types as well. Oh, we've got curved wood walls. I really like the way these look. Again, that one Planet Coaster one that I showed you that had some wood in it, I kind of like the look of that. So I'm gonna try and do something similar to that. I think I want to have this curve because, you know, in Roller Coaster Tycoon, it was very, very easy to build something square and have it look pretty good because you're in that isometric view. But in Planet Coaster, because you can actually get down into the game, it makes a lot more sense to have things that are not just straight. You want some things that are curved. So I think I'm going to do something like this here, and sort of have like columns of sorts here, and that's perfect because they don't quite go all the way up to the path. So that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna make them go one step taller. So shift will raise up the height here, and then we're gonna have probably some nice archway of some sort here at the entrance. Rob Dole's been working on his park the last couple of days, and I know that he's shift. We'll get out of that. Let go of shift. Perfect. Now it'll keep that height. Perfect. This is how you do this. And yeah, I can put like lights and stuff on these eventually, so it'll look really nice and bright at nighttime. The nighttime in here is just stunning. My favorite part about this game, having being very, very you know, novice for lack of a better term at this game, the lighting engine is just absolutely incredible. So what are these? Are these modern? Yeah, these are modern wood. So I think that's fine. You know, maybe I should have looked if there were other curved wood pieces, and it doesn't look like there are. So I think that's okay. Yeah, this wood beam framework. I think I'm gonna have to make use of that for my entrance at some point. I think that I don't really want to go with the western. The painted wood looks more of like a western type. I'm not sure that that's quite what I'm going for just yet. So okay, you can turn auto stacking on if you want. All right, let's see. What do I want to do next here? I think I want to do some doors and windows first. These are doors and windows. I think I'm going to take these filters off and see what else I can have here. do we have like some glass or something that looks kind of cool? There's a glass window. Glass window. What do these look like? Yeah, see, I have a line of surface on, so it's gonna make it flat. It's not quite what I'm looking for. I want something that stands upright that looks kind of cool. Oh, plastic window pane. Oh, that's small. And a lot of these, when I'm building the buildings and stuff like this, a lot of it's going to be things like this, where I'm kind of looking for exactly what I want to get out of it. I don't know. Maybe we don't need a window-looking thing there. I'm not really too keen on any of these that I'm seeing right now. Let's see. Windows, Gothic castle. That looks really cool. See, they're not that one unit tall, and again, this game has super hyper customization, so I'm not locked to this grid. I just like the grid building because it helps you keep things symmetric and organized, and used to the grid building system, which was in your Roller Coaster Tycoon games. Yeah, I'm not really keen on any of these because I want something that fits nicely in there. Oh, you've got these animatronic doors, so the haunted door animatronic. So I think what happens is you end up you can put that over a ride, and the ride will actually push it open like the old school dark rides. Might have to do something like that in this park. Yeah, would reinforce. Let's see, how does Yep. See, village, wooden large double door. See, they're not the one unit. So maybe I'll just enclose that and put something else there. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. So I'm gonna turn my filters back. I'm gonna just do some decorations on it, and that'll be fine. So I'm gonna go back and turn all my wooden things on. So we've got these arches. Yeah, see, you know what? I think I'll just put the here's natural wood. What's that look like comparatively speaking? Zero rotate. It doesn't look much different, but that might be something worth doing. Modern wall. It's 2 meters. Can I get a modern wall? It's 4 meters. Yes, I can. Okay. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to do that generically speaking, because I'm just going to put some decorations on it later, and it'll look lovely. Okay, so, boop, perfect. And now I'm going to put it there. Oh, I'll put it on the other side for now since it's already at that height. I built those. Yeah, see, you're gonna see me messing around with controls and getting used to like using shift to raise things up, which is how it worked in the other games. But it's difficult even when it's slightly different. Oh yeah, shift. So there we go. Let's see. Okay, so then we've got columns, and we've got wooden columns. We've got modern wooden columns. We've got these wooden posts, which look really cool. Oh, we've got these base supports that look pretty cool. Got this spiry type thing. Oh, see, yeah, I am gonna have to. Oh, and that's colorable. Oh, see, these are painted columns here, so I can. Oh, yep. See, this is gonna turn out very nice. Got these wooden columns. This one is not paintable. Wood pillar. Is this one paintable? That one's paintable. Yeah, I don't want that. I really like this big one here. This big painted one. This column, it's big, and is this taller? Yeah, that's taller. Okay, so that's the tallest one there. And again, they'll do the auto stacking type thing. So I think what I may actually do. Oh yeah. See, I think I'm gonna use that to go across. And I'm gonna use that dark foresty green. Oh, you can paint them individually. Yeah, see, that one's too bright. I'm gonna go for that darker green. And can I go for the lighter green there? Maybe? How does that look? Maybe the darker green looks better. You know what? See, I think I'm gonna stick with the brownish color for that. I have to... Well, good thing you can do proper any color you want. I'm going to try and match this as best I can to that color. It's like an orangish color. How does that look? That's pretty close. It's pretty close. Let's see, can I have it like right up against there? Yes. It's gonna be like slightly more yellowy, I think, too. That's too yellow. The orange was better. Again, me being a perfectionist with things like this. Yeah, I really think that that's gonna look cool, and I'll put the green on it then, because my roofs I'm gonna make green. So I really like this goes across. And again, I have aligned a surface on. I have position snap, so position snap, if I didn't have position snap on, I could kind of just move it wherever I want. But again, it becomes, when you're trying to make something that looks very symmetric and detailed, it's very easy to not have it. So I like to turn the position snap off most of the time. There's some items where the position snap just doesn't do anything. But on this one it does, and it allows me to build this beautiful cross column right there. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put like some sort of a park sign up there that I think will look really good. Don't want to do that, decapitate the guests as they come through. So that I think is just going to look wonderful eventually. So now let's see what we want to do. And I'm going to put some trees and things around here too to kind of make these more exciting, and maybe some lights. There's some really nice lights that curve around surfaces, like wall surfaces like that. Oh, I can build this out like this. Oh, see, this is the type of thing that'll make my imagination go wild here. So I can do that, where it'll sort of snap, and then can I somehow get the column to support that somehow? See, this is what I'm thinking. I don't know that that's gonna take away from the circular nature, though. I think. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. So what I can do these painted wooden columns. Maybe I'll do a modern column. Oh, and I can snap them there, but that doesn't. Oh. See, I kind of want that to be holding up that, but I think it kind of takes away from the openness here, because I want you to come in and see the trees. I don't want to put other things, so maybe not put columns there. Maybe I can put columns on the side. Okay. So now I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do here. So now let's go over to the roofs. We've got wooden roofs. We've got these peaked roofs. We've got these curved roofs. Let's see how these look. Oh, so they're like slightly octagonal. Yeah, so like there's the modern roof, which goes along with that, but I don't want to do too much. Let's see. Yes, and this isn't paintable, so that's just the color that can be. I kind of like this, actually, because I'm going to put something up top there, so you know it's not really viewable. Let's see. So you've got sort of the octagonal piece there. It looks okay. It overhangs it. It's not quite what I want. Although, if I do the overhang piece on it, oh yeah, see oh yeah, that's exactly the kind of look that I'm going for. And do we have? Oh, we have an overhang. Yeah, we've got an overhang for the side pieces. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, because I think that's going to look really good. I see Andy's texting me. He's asking me what I'm doing today. I'm recording Planet Coaster. Okay. So I've got this looking really nice, and then I think I'm going to try and do some sort of round roof that looks nice there. Let me do the overhangs. again, just the super hyper level of customization I think is going to make this look really cool. I don't really know, talking about the videos for a second, I don't really know what sort of, I'm not really going in with a game plan. Like, I've had some ideas in my head, and I've made a few notes here and there about, like, things that I want to do. But I don't really have a game plan as far as the videos go. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this in a certain video. There we go. That's the one that lines up correctly. I'm not gonna do like, oh, I'm gonna do a roller coaster in this video, and then a building or a flat ride in this video. It's really gonna be more freeform. I have no idea how much time. I mean, I'm gonna spend a lot of time on it, but I have no idea sort of what's gonna be done in each video. It's really just gonna be, I'm gonna do 30, 40, 50, maybe 60. I'll try not to do videos that long. Just bits that are that long as I go along, and you'll just get to see me build the park as I go. I know if you want to see someone build a park very, very quickly, there's plenty of YouTubers out there that sort of do a lot of editing, and they'll skip over some of the boring parts. But this is really just me kind of figuring things out as I go. So I want to build stuff off of here. I don't want it to just have it be these two columns. But I want something as far as roofs go that are round. We've got these inner corner roofs, which, I mean, they look nice, but I need something rounded. And hopefully there's something that kind of sort of fits my theme. I know there are these rounded roofs and everything. Yeah, so you've got like these castle spiral type things. That, see that? Oh, see, that's got the wooden underside too. So it actually looks really good. Let's see the overview. Oh, see, and it's paintable. See, the fact that when things are paintable, to be, whatever color you want, it really sort of helps you. I'm just gonna place that for a minute and see how that looks. Oh, see, I really like the look of that because it's got the wooden underside, right? And I can paint it to be, actually, that's a fairly nice green already. So when I'm done in my park, again, if I click T, I can go to first person. Get rid of that. If I click T and go down the first person, and I'm looking up here, I see this. It looks really nice. I've got that wooden overhang. I put some decorations and lights on here. I've got that nice overhang. What I want to do, I want to make it, see, you can set your lighting and everything to be certain times, so you can see how things, look in nighttime, and that's, I'm going to put some lights on that, obviously. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this like 3 p.m. because the light's going to be over here, and it's whoa, oh, because I'm in first person. Okay, yes. Oh, wow. Camera just shot me off into space. Yeah, see, I really like the way this is. I'm kind of, again, I don't really have a set plan in place here. I'm just kind of doing it as I go and see what I like. Oh yeah, see now that the lighting's on that, you can see that little bit of green. And if there's some trim pieces, roof trim, that's wood, I'm sure there is, but I can put some stuff around that, and hopefully some of it's curved. And I didn't do green, so I've got the green and brown accents here, and I think it'll look quite nice. If I click on this roof, yes. Oh, see, see, I want to click things here, but I can't because, oddly enough, the little recording thing is hiding this. I can't move that, can I? Center camera. Yeah, so the little black box that's right here, you can't see, I don't think, but it's showing up right there. So if anybody knows how to move the Xbox game recording block that's just so conveniently placed and covering up my my options here, I can't see what my options are there. So I can't see if I can click on paint or anything. There's probably nothing there, and it's making me look like an idiot, more so than usual. So what I'm gonna do, since I know that I like that, I think I'm going to make it more of this foresty green that I selected. Oh, what is that? What has that done? Oh, there's my foresty green. What did the teal do? I'm trying to figure out what that did. What if I do a bright yellow? Will make it painfully obvious. Oh, it's the top! It's the spire on the top. Did it change the wood underneath? No, the wood's always underneath. Okay. What do we want to do here? So now I'm looking at it because I want to make sure that I'm matching the lights up so that they accurate. Maybe I'll go for the brighter gray. Yeah, see, I don't know. It looks a little bit too cartoony for me. Is this a green? No, it's a green. We'll make it slightly brighter. Yeah, because I wanted to kind of sort of match that. I mean, that looks pretty good, but I still want it to be a little bit darker. And it gives you the RGB codes and everything, so you can sort of yeah, I kind of like that. It's a little bit off, but I think that's okay because it's a different material. I don't know what color I want the peak to be. Maybe I can get the peak to be that nice brown color. No, well, it sort of blends in. Yeah, I think that looks good. So here's what I'm gonna do. It's an overhang, so I want it to be there. Now if I change, can I change the height grid? I can. So if I change the grid height to 1 foot, and I lower that one more bit, how does that look? Oops. Let me actually place it there. Yeah, see, I don't like that, because it kind of cuts through. So I'm going to undo that, and sort of do that, because now when I'm down here at the park, I can sort of see that there's some texture there. I think that is sort of the look that I'm going for here. Okay, so I'll shift up, let go of shift, and that'll keep the pieces at that height when I go through. This has got a very, what's it? It's got a very Canopy Lake feel to it right now. Canopy Lake sort of has this same sort of wooden style entrance, but I think now that I'm seeing it, I think that's kind of what I want to go for, because Canopy Lake is along the water there, but it's got the nice woodsy feel to it. At least the entrance does, and that's kind of what I'm going for here. Yeah, I think that's looking good. Let's see, what are we at time wise? Yeah, we're moving along. Roof slope. So is that sort of the type of piece that I want there? I think it is. Yeah, so we'll go there. We'll go there. And then we'll go there. That looks great. And like I said, the way that these buildings work, this is the whole thing. So if I wanted to move the whole building, let me just make an example out of this. So when I do this, it moves my entrance gates and everything. So if I ever wanted to move the entrance, it'll move all the scenery with it. I don't want to do that, so we'll do undo. Let's see here. So now I feel like I want to have something more going across the top, maybe, or maybe my entrance sign is sort of gonna do that for me. I don't quite know. Let's see, what do I want to do? I know I want to build off of the sides here. And I think I want it to have a similar look, but I don't want it to be as grand. I want these two upright things to be grand. You know, so that's kind of the entrance look. You know what? I think what I'm going to do, since we're at 43 minutes, I don't want to, this is a good stopping point, so I think I'm going to stop this video here, and in the next video, I will start exploring my options for coming off of this park entrance, building some extensions off the side here, you know, putting some nice green accents to sort of balance it out a little bit. I think that'll look very good, and then we'll start doing that. I think that's what we're gonna do next. And you know, now that I see this, I don't like how bright green those entrance gates are. So I think I may have to change that at some point. But we will see. Anyways, so yeah, we'll maybe change that in the next video. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end here, and This is episode 2, and in episode 3, we'll continue the park entrance gate, and maybe we'll even finish it. But as you can tell, I really like the way that things look in this game, and I really like doing hyper-customized things. So thanks for watching this one, and we'll see you in the next episode.